Why does Hitler's legacy still cast such a long, chilling shadow over millions today? What if he walked among us today? From wartime dictator to digital age threat, Hitler alive now would challenge laws, human rights, and global security. Pause for emphasis. Would democracy hold firm? Or would history repeat? Pause, letting the question hang in the air.
When we examine the ascent of figures like Hitler in the 1930s, it's easy to think of it as a distant historical event. However, the underlying mechanisms that facilitated his rise, economic instability creating widespread anxiety, deep social divisions exploited for political gain, and the calculated manipulation of media to control public opinion. These conditions haven't disappeared from our world. In fact, some of these vulnerabilities have been amplified and accelerated by modern technology, creating an environment ripe for similar exploitation. These historical parallels serve as a stark warning. We must recognize that the seeds of authoritarianism can sprout in any era, especially when fertile ground is provided by economic hardship and social unrest. The lessons of the past are not merely academic. They are crucial for understanding and safeguarding our present and future.
Today's digital landscape, with its interconnected networks and vast reach, would provide unprecedented tools for manipulation and control, far beyond anything imaginable in the 1930s. Social media algorithms, designed to maximize engagement, can inadvertently create echo chambers and reinforce existing biases. Deepfake technology, capable of generating realistic but entirely fabricated videos and audio recordings, poses a significant threat to truth and trust. And micro-targeting, which allows political campaigns to deliver highly personalized messages to individual voters, could make the propaganda techniques of the 1930s look primitive by comparison. The speed and scale at which misinformation can spread online are truly alarming. The ability to target specific demographics with tailored messages, often designed to exploit their fears and anxieties, represents a powerful and potentially dangerous tool in the hands of those seeking to manipulate public opinion. We must develop strategies to combat these threats and protect the integrity of our democratic processes.
The question isn't just about prosecution, it's about navigating a labyrinth of legal complexities. We're talking about jurisdiction, diplomatic immunity, and the intricate, often contradictory web of international law. The immediate concern isn't simply proving guilt, but determining the very framework for justice. Where would he be tried, if at all? Under what specific authority and according to whose laws? These are fundamental questions that demand answers before any trial can even begin. The legal precedent this case would set is immense.
The modern world's interconnected legal systems, built on centuries of precedent and carefully negotiated agreements, would face their greatest test. This wasn't just about one man, it was about the very foundation of international law. Extradition treaties, those agreements that bind nations to cooperate in the pursuit of justice, would be scrutinized. Diplomatic immunity, a cornerstone of international relations, would be challenged. And the concept of national sovereignty, the right of a nation to govern itself, would collide in unprecedented ways, creating a legal and ethical quagmire.
The psychological impact would be profound. Survivors, their families, entire communities would relive trauma. But more concerning is how his presence might embolden extremist movements worldwide.
Yet, humanity has not stood idle. Modern societies have built institutions, laws, and cultural safeguards designed to prevent such horrors from recurring.
Every intelligence agency, every law enforcement body would coordinate. The manhunt would be unprecedented. Modern surveillance, facial recognition, digital tracking, there would be nowhere to hide.
The media response would be instantaneous and global. Every movement, every statement would be analyzed, debated, and broadcast to billions within seconds.
Democratic institutions, the very bedrock of our society, would face their ultimate stress test. The principles we hold dear, the values we cherish, would be challenged in unprecedented ways. How do you balance the fundamental right of free speech with the urgent need to curb hate speech, which can incite violence and division? How do you reconcile due process, ensuring fairness and justice for all, with the paramount importance of public safety and security? These aren't abstract, theoretical questions confined to academic debates anymore. They are real, pressing issues demanding immediate and thoughtful consideration. The courts, the legislatures, and the executive branch would all be grappling with these complex dilemmas, seeking to uphold the Constitution while addressing the evolving threats to our democratic way of life. The legal precedents, the established norms, and the very fabric of our legal system would be put to the test.
But perhaps the most powerful and enduring response to these challenges would come not solely from governments or established institutions, but from the collective will of ordinary people. Individuals from all walks of life choosing to stand together, united in their opposition to hatred, bigotry, and intolerance. This grassroots movement, fueled by compassion, empathy, and a shared commitment to justice, would demonstrate the true strength and resilience of civil society. It would be a testament to the power of human connection and the unwavering belief in a more inclusive and equitable future for all. This thought experiment reveals a profound truth. Our vigilance in preserving historical memory isn't just about honoring the past, it's about protecting the future. The conditions that enabled Hitler's rise, economic anxiety, social division, the scapegoating of minorities, these haven't vanished. They require constant vigilance. The question isn't really what would happen if Hitler returned. The question is, what are we doing today to ensure that such evil never finds fertile ground again? History's greatest lesson isn't that evil is inevitable. It's that good people working together can prevent it never again.